Hi, have you ever thought about how you feel every time when you get a year older? Well, if you haven't, then it's about time you paid a little attention to your feelings. I'm sure every time you blow off a candle from your cake, you feel anxious, sad, sometimes even depressed when you look at your aging self and when you see your youth receding away. All these feelings are all a conditioning that somewhere negative ideas, negative people, and also the concepts in our society has given us. Well, today I'm going to discuss this particular topic about how you should feel happy about getting old and not feel sad and be all sulking. I am Kamil Nair, your life coach, psychotherapist, and a published author. Like every week, I bring something interesting as a topic forward. Today, we are going to talk about feeling happy when you get older. Have you ever thought about asking this question to a young kid? Well, if you haven't, then I think you should do this exercise. Today, catch hold of a kid if you have at home who's a 6-year-old or a 10-year-old and ask this child how he or she feels when he or she cuts his or her birthday cake. Wait for an interesting answer because you're going to be very, very surprised, my dear friend. The quick answer that this young chap or this young girl is going to give you is 1. I feel strong. 2. I feel mature. And 3. I feel like I'm going to earn a lot of freedom. Have you seen how happy a child is or child becomes on every year when he or she is cutting his birthday cake? If a child understands the importance of getting older, then why don't we? Why we are so conditioned in looking only at the negative aspects of getting older? So here today, I'm going to highlight some of the very happy points that you should remember every time you're cutting your birthday cake or looking at the mirror and talking to the older version of you. The first and the most important point is, with age you get wiser. Don't we? We all get wiser. We all get emotionally more intelligent. We become more aware of our strengths, our weaknesses. We know how to deal with situations. We know how to manage our emotions better. And did this happen when you were a 15-year-old or a 19-year-old? Did it? I'm certain it didn't. But it's all happening now. So how can you overlook the pattern that you've become so much more wiser than what you used to be before? The second and the most important aspect, at least on the external level, is that you look and you feel better as you get older. If you don't believe me, then quickly do this exercise. After you watch this short video of mine, go to your portfolio or your profile and look at a picture of 10 years before and compare yourself 10 years ago and look at the picture of you now. And you will immediately realize that you look and you feel so much better than what you used to look and feel back then. Either your dressing sense was poor, or you didn't have a great sense of confidence, or you were just too meek and just too dumb. But right now, you're so much a power figure, and this comes with age. Another important factor about getting old is how we become emotionally intelligent. We can deal with our emotions so much better. We do not cry when we feel like it. We know that we cannot cry now. Maybe later would be a better time to do that when we are alone, isolated. When you get angry, you don't beat up someone with your anger. You try to deal with your anger and figure ways to calm yourself down. When you want to say something hurtful, you mellow it down. When you want to do something nasty, you take a step back, retract, and understand the consequences of your actions. Was this there when you were younger? I'm sure it wasn't. Think about it. We begin to manipulate our emotions so much better. We know how to handle them. We know how to use our emotions. Not just that, we also begin to manipulate others' emotions better. We communicate better, and that's how we become so much more successful as individuals in all aspects of our life. Another important aspect of age is a sense of acceptance. We are no longer fighting with life. We are no longer trying to prove that I was good at this and I can do this and I'm capable of doing that. We simply accept ourselves. We simply accept our limitations. We know that this is what I can do, this is what I must live with, and this is what I am. And this sense of acceptance comes now. At 30, at 40, at 50, at 60, but it definitely comes when you're much older than when you were younger. Another important aspect, which is my favorite, is a sense of spirituality. We all become so much more spiritual. And with spiritual, I don't mean a sense of religiousness. With spirituality, I mean a sense of calmness, a sense of awareness, a sense of being mindful, a sense of living in the moment, a sense that you are here and now, a sense of purpose dawns upon us. And this takes some time because we learn from our experiences in life, and for that, we need to live life for a long time to be able to get this sense of calmness, awareness, and mindfulness. And that brings a sense of spirituality and gives our life a purpose. And last but not the least, a sense of accomplishment. Whatever we are, a successful mom, a great dad, a loving husband, a sweetheart of a wife, a caring mother, a fantastic worker, a very, very successful business person, or simply a dog walker, you have a sense of accomplishment. You have a certain sense of self-worth. You're proud about what you do. You know that this is what you love to do. You don't care about what people think, what the judgments are, how does it matter and affect you. You simply love being there. You simply love what you have become and what you have earned for yourself right now. And all of this, my dear friend, comes with a certain age, with a certain number. And the more you age, the better you get. This is me saying bye right now. Well, I'm going to be back with some more interesting topics. Until then, do not forget to look at my website, which is www.carmelnair.com. And if you have any queries or some fantastic topics that I could consider, please feel free to email it to them on coach, coach, at carmelnair.com. Bye-bye.